Well, hello and welcome everyone. We're going to talk a lot about just some game planning, and Crystal and I have put together some helpful tips and some stuff going on the calendar, and hopefully that'll help you figure out where you want to go in June. And of course, our goal is to help you get where you want to be. So on that note, I'm just going to jump right in so that at the end of the call here, we can just answer your questions and make everybody feel like they are ready to rock and roll. And it's doing it again. 1 second. Okay, so we're recording this just in case you couldn't hop on here at the time, but I appreciate so much that you jumped on the call with us, by the way, and because I know your time is valuable, and we appreciate it's like a respect thing in my head. You took the time to be here with us on the call, and that means more than you know. And it shows us that as your coaches, you mean business. And in that sense, it's we're going to talk to you like you mean business. So when it comes to being on this call, it's about you wanting to do something that's going to either take your health and fitness to the next level in June and also take other people in your life with you. And we're going to show you how to do that. And that way you can try to make sense of how we go about being successful, and you can start gaining some momentum and success yourself. How does that sound? I love seeing all of your faces. So cool. All right, we're going to do this more often too, by the way. Crystal and I decided we're going to do this every month, either the first or second Tuesday, depending on how the other larger team call falls. So we will keep you posted, but we're just excited that you're here right now. Okay. What is a challenge group? Some of you are so new that you may not even know what a challenge group is. A challenge group is where we post our food, our Shakeology, of course, our workouts. It's where we hold each other accountable, and it's the most important thing that you are a part of, especially as a coach. Because if you're not on your own transformation, if you're not even trying to get better yourself, there's no way you can expect anybody else to want to join you, right? So when it comes down to a challenge group, it's uber important that, one, you're in one, and we're going to talk to you about the next one here in just a second. So we're going to get you in a challenge group, and we're also going to tell you or share with you today how you can invite people to our challenge group, and exactly how Crystal and I go about getting people in those groups so that you can jump outside of that comfort zone of yours and just go for it. All right, so June 7th is tomorrow. We're going to create the Facebook group for the 30-day summer challenge, the June challenge. It's going to run, well, the group starts tomorrow, but it's going to officially run from the 19th through July 9th. And what that means for you is that you have a little bit of a window to try to not only get excited yourself and get prepared yourself to get some amazing results, pick your program and everything like that, but you're going to have time to get other people to join you. And this is such a crucial time right now. It's another reason we're excited that you're on the call, because you have an amazing opportunity here to get going with this. We started our challenge group the 19th with a deadline for other people to join us on June 16th, because that gives us enough time to get you guys knowing what you're doing and kind of give you a pep talk to get out of your comfort zone and start inviting those people with barely enough time to get them to join, order, and get their stuff in before we start. So stay tuned. Crystal's going to talk more about that. Okay, we did do, with our 30-day challenge, we did do an optional 3-day refresh starting Friday. If they have not already ordered that, there's no way in hell those people are going to have enough time to get their 3-day refresh in, get prepared before Friday. It won't even be at their house unless they do 2 to 3 day shipping and they have to pay more for that. So that's probably not going to happen. But I wouldn't take the 3-day refresh off the table when you're finding interested people. And I'll tell you what I mean by that here in a second. When we're talking about the 3-day refresh, they don't have to do it on July 9th. I have a couple of people who are going to try. Hopefully their stuff gets to them in time. Luckily, there are people that have already done it before, so they kind of already know what to expect. But they don't have to do it on the 9th. They can do it at any point during the June challenge group. So they can do it at the end, during week 2. We don't care. But it's just a nice little thing to offer them, because people normally do need a detox. We all do. I mean, hell, Monique and Crystal and I all just did the reset together, and I can't tell you how much better we all feel. It's written all over our faces how much better we feel just from getting the detox that we needed. So anybody can do a 3-day detox. And it's a really good promotion right now with the 3-day refresh and the Kickstart All Access Challenge Pack. Okay, enough about that. I just wanted to let you know. It's probably not going to happen for your people by July 9th if they haven't already ordered. Now, our prep week. We call it a prep week for a challenge group because we want to still be able to get people in. And I'm sorry if you're an older coach and you already know this stuff, but you're just going to have to bear with me. The prep week for our summer challenge group starts June 12th. That is Monday. And what we do is get everybody ready. So their stuff may still be coming in. They may not have their Shakeology yet. That's okay. We're still going to start the challenge group that day. Prep week is basically to help them get ready, get their grocery list, get their meal plans, help them, motivate them, get them to the grocery store, get all the crap out of their fridge, get them motivated and ready for the 30 days. So that's starting June 12th. What's really exciting about June 12th for us is it's Sean Week. And I love the video. If you haven't seen I know Monique loves the video too. If you haven't seen the Sean Week video about what it is, it's pretty awesome. We love Shaun T. It's been a while. It's been since Size that he's put out anything new. And he did 7 brand new workouts. I have no idea what to expect. It kind of looks like Insanity T25 type of cardio drills from the video. But if you haven't seen the promo video for Sean Week, you should watch it. I posted it. I made this awesome. I think it's awesome because I made it and it took me a lot of time. But I made this Google Drive for you guys. And I don't think a lot of people saw it because it's not too, the link isn't like too fancy or pretty or anything. But if you read the post, I put everything in there in this Google Drive and gave you the link to the Google Drive, everything I did to prepare and find people to join me for Sean Week and the whole 30-day summer challenge. And so if you guys haven't seen that yet, that's where I put the Sean Week workout promo video too. Hey, Rachel. That's in the A-Team Coach Crew group. So if you have not looked at the post that it says how to promote, sorry, I'm trying to make sure everybody's muted. Perfect. Thank you, Rachel. If you haven't seen the how to promote the summer challenge on T week file, Google Drive that I put in the A-Team Coach Crew group, then I would really appreciate if you would go check that out, because in there, first and foremost, I'm not trying to bore you guys. I'm just giving you all the information up front here. So I'm not trying to waste any of your time. But if you're not familiar with that Google Drive, then you don't know the amazingness that's in there. So I put a file in there that says, view this file first. And in that document, I walked you through, I think, 6 or 7 steps of how I created my Facebook post to promote my challenge group that starts June 12th. So you can do that too. How I created my Instagram post, why the Facebook and Instagram posts are different and how to make them different. I also put how I send personal invitation scripts in Messenger and the actual scripts in there. I'm trying to make it super easy for you guys. So if you want to start on this journey of actually getting out of your comfort zone and reaching people that need our help, there are people out there that need our help. Crystal and I are proof. There isn't a month that goes by where we can't find 10 people that need our help. So we know that those people are out there. We just need you guys. If you really want this, if you want to be a coach that actually helps people and gets that amazing feeling of making a difference in somebody's lives, those people are out there, and we want to teach you how to find those people. So I've even included how to do the invitations that Crystal and I send on Facebook Messenger, usually sometimes on Instagram. Also, how to create a form, a free form, so that when you do your post, you may have noticed there's like a link on my Shaun T Week 30-day challenge post. It takes them and they've been filling it out. They fill out this form, the form gets sent to me, I get an email about it, and I know when somebody's filled out my form so that I can email them, I can see their answers, I already know what Shakeology flavor they want. You have to go check out that Shaun T, how to promote for the Shaun T challenge Google Drive that I put in the A-Team. And Crystal also posted it in her coach group as well. So everybody on this call, everybody listening to this call has access to everything they need in order to successfully find and coach people in the month of June. I don't want you to be nervous. We just have to get started at some point, right? And we don't want you to have to do it all alone. I wish I had somebody giving me step-by-step what to do when I was a new coach, and that's why I'm giving that to you. I hope you appreciate it and understand that it did take me quite a bit of time to put together, but if even one of you gets something out of it, then it was worth it. All right, so our official day, first official day one for the 30-day challenge is June 19th. Remember, the prep week was the Monday before that, June 6th, 12th. So official day one is June 19th. This is not necessarily going to be a body bet, meaning we're putting in money and dishing out money like this last challenge. We're going to hold off on the body bet one more month. We're going to do prizes this time, though, weekly prizes for participating. So we'll also have to run the challenge group on Facebook and in the My Challenge Tracker app so that we can award weekly prizes for people that participate. We're still coming up with a system for how we're going to track like points and participation and things like that. So stay tuned for that. But I wanted you guys to know it's not a body bet in June, meaning there's no money involved, but it's going to be just as fun because there's prizes involved, and sometimes that's even better. But our next body bet will be in July, and I'm so super impressed with all of you and everyone else that won the body bet. I do have some statistics for you on that. There was $410 in the money pot this time for May, and that means 41 people originally entered the body bet, and 20 people won. So if you do the math, that means each of you that met all the requirements are going to be sent $20.50 by me from the money pot. So congratulations, super proud of you guys. I always love doing body bets because it's cool to see the participation and everything, the motivation and the support of the whole group is just pretty awesome. So we will definitely do another one in July, but I like to build up the anticipation towards that. So this month is going to be prizes. Now, you may have noticed that a lot of us just, there was 7 of us total that did the ultimate reset in May and got amazing results. All of us did. And I posted my before and after photos just now before I got on this call about 7 o'clock. And it's crazy, crazy. I was so nervous. My husband was like holding my hand as I'm posting it because I was like, oh God, I hate it. Never gets easy to be vulnerable, right? Let me tell you why it's worth taking your before and after photos and then actually sharing them. The amount of people that are inspired to start, let's see, how long has it been? I posted it 1 hour and 15 minutes ago. Go check it out after this call. Go see how many people have liked and commented and asked about our 30-day summer challenge coming up because I shared my vulnerable results. It's pretty amazing. And I'm only sharing those results even though it's very nerve-wracking for me. I'm doing it for them. I'm just wanting to show people what's possible. And yes, it helps hold me accountable to know that I have before pictures and I need an after photo. So the accountability factor is huge when you take your before photos to get an after photo. But I just want to make sure that everybody's on the same page for this next challenge group before day one, or even during prep week, take a before photo. Just do it. And even if you never use it, do it for yourself, because as a coach, especially as a coach that's taking the time to listen to this call, that wants to help people, you have to inspire people. And that's where the before and after photos come in. All right, I'm going to get off my soapbox on that. All right, so I talked about the challenge group. We just did an amazing clean eating group that ended on Sunday, and I wanted to thank you for everybody who participated, by the way. We had a great turnout. Our next free clean eating group that you guys can invite people to will be on July 3rd through the 9th. July, so not in June, but July 3rd through the 9th. And so we're going to start recruiting for that the week before. I'll remind you guys. I'll also post these notes with all these dates that I'm listing out to you in case you don't have a pen and paper handy. I'll post these in the coach group, and so will Crystal. And now I think I'm through all the important announcements. We are gearing up to go to Summit July 13th, and we're just looking forward to having a really good time. So I want you, if you're not going to Summit this year, I would request that you pay special attention when we're there and see what it's all about, because we want more of you guys there with us the following year. It's a game-changing experience. It's the best team building, bonding, fun, amazing adventure together. And we would love to have more of you guys go. So just pay special attention on social media. You know, we'll be posting all about it. And in July, and hopefully we'll see you there with us next year, not next week, next year in 2018. So I'm going to go ahead and let Crystal take over. Miss Crystal.
Thanks, Chrissy.
Welcome.
So just to piggyback off what Chrissy mentioned, with today being Transformation Tuesday, we want you to get real and honest about you and your transformation. So what I mean by that is, have you committed to a Beachbody program from start to finish? And if you haven't, I want you to either pick one of the 21-day programs or a 30-day program and do it from start to finish, and just share your journey on social media every day. So maybe post a sweaty selfie explaining, a little bit about your workout, posting something about what you're eating, showing that you're using the containers. Post something about Shakeology, how is Shakeology making you feel since you've been drinking it? And if you're comfortable, share a video that will help, create traction to your social media page. But you need to get a transformation to be proof that our products do work. And every Tuesday on Transformation Tuesday, I either post my own personal transformation, just like we did tonight with the Ultimate Reset results, as well as I go onto the Beachbody page on Facebook and I find a transformation story that they've posted. It doesn't have to be for this week. I just scroll through the page, go through the pictures, and find one that either relates to me and my audience or something I know that will touch someone else. So on that page, you can copy and paste or, change the writing up a little bit, but just go and post it on your social media and add a call to action. And a call to action is inviting someone to join you on, your weight loss journey. So if you need to see an example of that, just go over to either my Instagram page, Crystal Fit, or my Facebook page, Crystal Fit, and I posted one earlier this afternoon, and you'll see what I'm talking about. But that will drive traction to your page and get people interested. So a lot of you being a new coach, you're wondering what is Success Club and why it's a non-negotiable in our business. So Success Club is helping 3 people a month get started on their weight loss journey. And what I mean by that is those individuals purchasing a challenge pack. And a challenge pack is the fitness program of their choice, which includes a 30-day supply of Shakeology. So right now, what's really popular is our All Access Pass package. It's on sale for $160 in the US, $186 in Canada. And that gives them digital access to every single Beachbody program that we have right now, plus they'll have access to everything that will be released in the next year. Now, y'all know we got Shift Shop coming out next month, and I'm so freaking excited. If you haven't seen the promo for that, like, Chris Downing is hot. Like, y'all need to go watch it. He'll get you motivated to go work out. So Shift Shop comes out. Plus, we have 2 more workouts coming out that we'll know at Summit. I already know what one of them is. I won't tell you. But it's some exciting stuff. So that's the best deal for someone to get started on their journey. Because, for example, if someone was just to get the 21-Day Fix DVD set plus Shakeology, that's $160. So that's just one workout. So once they finish the 21-Day Fix and they want to move on, they would have to buy another DVD set, which in my opinion, that's wasted money. So when you have people that are interested and they are toggling back and forth between, okay, the DVD or the all access, I would just put in that, frame to them. Okay, once you finish your one workout program, if you want to move on to something else, all you have to do is go to your library and all access and pick whatever you want. And it's there. You don't have to wait on the DVD to come in the mail. You don't have to go pay for anything else because they all have access to every single program. And once the new programs are loaded in Beachbody On Demand, you have immediate access. So like on Monday, when Sean Week launches, you just go on your On Demand, it'll be automatically there. There's nothing that we have to do to prep for that. So going back to Success Club, if you help 3 people get started on their journey a month, that will help pay for your Shakeology, which is amazing. I haven't paid for my Shakeology in over 4 years because every month I help at least 3 people get started on their journey. Also, if you hit Success Club in your first 3 months as a coach, you'll be what's called a Success Starter. That will get you in your first month a call with Carl Deichler, which is our CEO. Plus, if you hit Success Club the first 3 months in your business, you'll get a free ticket to Coach Summit for the following year. Now, Coach Summit tickets are like $200. So that's an amazing deal. So all you have to pay for is just your lodging and your airfare to get there. So if you're a new coach within your first month or so, strive to hit Success Starters. It will definitely help jumpstart your business and get you on the right track. So going back to what Chrissy mentioned before about inviting people to your join us in the challenge group, that Google Doc has so many great scripts for you to use, as well as if you look in our file section in each of the coach page, there's a lot of other inviting scripts that you can use. You can't just solely rely on what you post on social media and asking people to join you, because sometimes they may be afraid to join. They may be hesitant to join. They don't know what to say to you. So if you send that personal invite, then maybe it's like, oh my God, she must have knew that I needed help. So just don't be afraid to do that. You may get a no, you may get a not right now, but just know that if you stay consistent on your journey, that will motivate and inspire people to join you. So I have a few action steps for you to do if you haven't already done this. Make sure you set up your profile on teambeachbody.com. So by doing that, adding your profile picture, adding your bio, just giving everyone a little bit about, who you are and, why you're on this journey. And also if you have a before picture, add your before picture. If you have an after picture, add your after picture. But your website is, your forefront of you and who you are and what you represent. Make a list of 20 friends and family members and invite them to join the June challenge. So I would put these names on a spreadsheet, or if you're a pen and paper person, write it on, a notepad and just go through that list, because everyone knows someone that either wants to lose weight and get healthier or, wants to get back on track. never discount anyone. Just if you see someone that, you know, you think is fit and they eat healthy, you never know deep down inside what their struggles are. So don't discount anyone. Just reach out to them, invite them. Once again, they may say no or not right now, but just keep them in the back burner, because I'm telling y'all, people come around. I've had people from 2 years ago that I invited come back around and say, okay, I've been watching you. I know that it works. I want to join you. I want you to, going back to those scripts, like we're going to beat those scripts in the ground. Go back to those invite scripts for the Sean Week and just copy it, paste it, make it sound like you, change the wording, and invite people to join you, okay? Strive for inviting at least 3 to 5 people every day. The more the better, but don't send too many so you won't get in Facebook jail or Instagram jail, because we've been there, because they may think you're a robot. So just space it out. Send a couple invites in the morning, a couple at lunch, and a couple in the evening, so you won't get in Facebook or Instagram jail. Trying to think what else. Just know that by sending those personal invites every single day, that will help build momentum for your business. The more invites you send, the more people will come around and say yes. So like Chrissy mentioned earlier, you know, we've been in the trenches a very long time with this business. We have good months, we have struggling months, and we have bad months. But some invites that I may have sent in April, those people are coming around now. So you can't always think that you'll get immediate action on an invite you send today, because either that person may not have seen the invite you sent, they may not have the money right now to join, or it may not be a good time in their life. But just know that by them watching you be consistent on your journey every day, they will come around. Just trust and believe us when we tell you that. Let's see. I just want you to know, if you're not familiar with my weight loss journey, I've lost over 100 pounds with Beachbody. And I want you to know that you don't have to be at your goal weight to work this business, because someone will relate to you and your story. So just be consistent, show up every day, show your struggles, show your accomplishments, and just know that you're capable of doing anything that you put your mind to. But the word is, you have to be consistent. You can't show up one day and then 3 days later say, okay, I guess I'll post something now, because you've lost your audience. You have to get out of your comfort zone, and just know that when you sit back and watch other people and think, okay, I can't do this, know that you can do it. Just believe in yourself. Take it one day at a time, one workout at a time, one shake at a time, and one invite at a time, and you'll reach your goal. So I'm going to pass it back over to Chris. You have a few minutes left on the call, and she'll close it up. I can't hear you.
Thank you, Chris. You're awesome. I wanted to add one thing here real quick. When you're doing your invites, this is something that I wish I had done earlier on, is I do like some spreadsheet of some sort, right? So whatever you're comfortable with, pen and paper, I don't know, old school, but pen and paper, or I'm currently using Google Sheets. Type in the names of the people you're talking to and make a spreadsheet of some sort. And so that you have their name, if they're interested, their email address, trust me, it's going to come in handy, their email address, if you sent them an email because they were interested in like some notes of what you guys talked about, like their goals and stuff, because you'll notice in the Google Drive that there's also a, in the scripts doc that I created, there's a follow-up email. So you may not have this to do now, because if you're just starting to invite people, but it'll come in handy later if you have that Google sheet to have people that you knew were interested in the past. So I'm going to, for instance, tomorrow, I'm going to go back to everybody who was interested, everybody I sent an email to for our May challenge group, but didn't join. They're going to get another version of my invitation message, because I already know their goals. I already know they were interested, and I'm going to give them another chance to join me in June. I wouldn't know how to do that or who to talk to unless I had that spreadsheet. So start from the get-go with that sheet of who you're inviting, and I promise you it will come in very handy. Now we have, let's see, it's telling me about 7 minutes left, and I wanted to open it up to see if you guys had any questions, or we can just talk or whatever. I wanted to address Rachel's question. So Rachel, go ahead and unmute yourself if you don't mind. Or I can unmute you. Hey, so I saw your comment earlier in the chat box about your sorority sisters. And tell me more about that, in the sense of like, what did the message say to them that would possibly, or are they just being girls?
I think that they were just being girls. I tried to make it like a fun thing. I used one of the scripts that was in one of Melissa's training, like Google Doc sheet things, and I like modified it a little bit, but like I read it, I had a close friend read it, and I was like, will this offend anyone if I send this to them? Because I know like asking someone to, you know, join a workout program and commit to themselves like is a kind of personal and intimate thing, because it's their body and whatnot. And so I came up with 10 or 20 girls in my sorority that I thought, hey, maybe I could reach out to them. Like I felt like I was pretty good friends with them. And I don't know if it's just my sorority or who I reached out to.
No, it's just girls in general. Okay, so, but you had quite a few of them join you, right?
I did. I had 2 of my sorority sisters, but like just because of cost, they're broke college girls.
That's normal, yeah.
And I knew the audience that I was kind of targeting, that they might just be like one and done, but like I knew that the monthly Shakeology might not continue forward because it's $100 that they may not have every week, which is a huge expense for college kids. But I know that they still do the workouts and whatnot, and sometimes I'll invite friends over, or I'll ask to like reserve the chapter room, and I'll put on a 21-day fix video in there, and we'll just all do a little workout. And like during finals, I did that and put on the yoga fix, and that was really cool for everyone. And then I did that again during midterms, like that whole week where midterms happened, and I did one of the like get refreshed ones from the yoga retreat, and that went over really well, and I got a lot of questions about it. But it's just getting people to commit.
Keep doing more stuff like that, because then the invitation won't be weird, because they already know that you're passionate about it, and that's why you're reaching out to them. But also, you're always going to run that risk, but that's why it's so important to keep messaging people anyway. And what I've noticed is when I add something like, would you or anyone you know be interested in blah, 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 helps.
Mm-hmm.
If you're worried about the fact that if you know they're already an extraordinary amount of girly sensitive.
Yeah, I actually had one of my friends.
I know the type you're talking about. You know, I worked with cheerleaders, so I know the type you're talking about in general. You know, there's just some of those girls, and you know what? Sometimes it's the ones that need it the most that they're so defensive, and they may come back to you. So don't be afraid to send the message, even if you're afraid they may get offended, because chances are they're going to watch you anyway.
Sounds good.
And I just like really respect the fact that you did that. It's pretty cool. I would have loved for somebody to do that in my sorority in college when I was gaining all that weight. I'm sorry. I wish I had started in college.
we had the counseling center come in and tell us like all of these things to do in order to de-stress instead of stuffing your face with cookies. And one of those things was doing yoga or going for a walk or working out. And so I just got with our president and was like, hey, this could be a cool thing. We could do it for sorority points. And so I'm going to try and make it a like Panhellenic thing. So not just for my sorority, but like for all sororities on campus. So we'll see how many doors that opens.
Huge opportunity. Your market, so to speak, is wide open. And your transformation is so inspiring, no matter what age of person sees it. But specifically, I just wanted to give you props because you've made a hell of a change. And it's been so inspiring.
Thank you.
Welcome. You worked hard, and we all know it's not easy. Everybody that I can see on this call has an amazing transformation. Paxton, how much weight have you lost, if you don't mind me asking? Hold on, let me unmute you. Hold on. Oh shoot, we have less than a minute. Paxton, hurry.
180 total as of now.
Did you hear that? 180. I know. Crazy. So you, Miss Thing, have inspiration in you already. Okay. Monique, your reset results are amazing. I hope you have something to post. Crap, we're going to run out of time.
I'm going to try. I got to take my pictures tonight.
Cool. All right, you guys, if you have any more questions for us, I'm going to post the recording of this, but you can just comment below. If you need anything else from us, go check out the Google Drive, please. I'd appreciate your input and feedback, and let's go kick some ass, okay? June is our month. Hours.